Hey guys, it's me, Zoe T, and I am back with another video. A big shout out to my grandpa Vern for telling me not to touch my hair in these videos, and my dad for requesting that I add sparkles to my finger movements. Today we are gonna be making eggs Benedict. I'm gonna show you guys everything from how to poach an egg to how to make really delicious hollandaise sauce. Let's get started. So for your hollandaise sauce, you're gonna need half of a cup of heavy whipping cream, 4 egg yolks, 4 tablespoons of butter or half of a stick of butter, half of a teaspoon to a full teaspoon of paprika, just depending on your taste, and then a tablespoon of either lemon juice or lime juice. Most recipes call for lime juice, but to be completely honest with you, they taste the same in my opinion. To start out, you are gonna boil some water. I would do this in a medium pot, but make sure you only fill this pot halfway full with water because you're gonna end up putting either a glass bowl or a metal bowl on top of this, and you do not want that water to touch the bottom of your bowl. For the hollandaise sauce, you're gonna wanna start with 4 egg yolks. Go ahead and separate those egg yolks into either a metal bowl or a glass bowl. And as soon as those are into that bowl, you wanna mix them up really well, and then you're gonna add that on top of your boiling water. Again, you wanna make sure that water is not too high because if it's touching the bottom of your bowl, you'll basically scramble your eggs and you do not want that. Okay, so once you add your egg yolks into your bowl, you're gonna go ahead and go in with your heavy whipping cream. I like to start with a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, but I usually end up adding in about a half of a cup because I like a creamier hollandaise sauce. And then you're gonna add in a tablespoon of either lemon juice or lime juice. And then you're gonna go ahead and throw in some paprika, however much you like. I like a lot. As you're mixing all of those things on the stovetop, you wanna make sure that your water is to a low to medium heat. Once all those ingredients are mixed together, you're gonna take your 4 tablespoons of melted butter. You're gonna slowly pour in those 4 tablespoons of butter while continuously whisking. I like to just let it sit on top of that steaming water for a little bit and let it thicken up. Once it is thick, you're totally fine to take it off of the heat and set it off to the side. Normally what I will do is I'll set it off to the side, and then once all my other ingredients are ready, I will reheat this on top of this steaming water. But do not do it in the microwave because your butter will almost entirely separate from the rest of your ingredients. So make sure you do not microwave it. Now that your hollandaise sauce is done, we can go ahead and get started with poaching the eggs. This is definitely the hardest part of this recipe, but honestly for me, it was just a matter of practice before I became a perfect egg poacher, and I'm still really not perfect, but I'm much better than I was when I started. Okay, so you're gonna start by putting a little bit of distilled white vinegar into your boiling water. Your boiling water needs to be 209 to 210 degrees. It's basically right before boiling. Once that water gets boiling, if you were to pour an egg into the water, it's just gonna, those bubbles are literally gonna make your egg fall apart. So you want to get as hot as you can before those bubbles really start going. And as for the distilled white vinegar, you wanna go ahead and put in a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons. And this basically, to dumb it down, just helps your egg from also totally falling apart once you pour it into the water. A really important tool to have when poaching eggs is either a small strainer or a spotted spoon. In my opinion, it's really hard.
Got spotted.
Is that what I said?
You said slotted.
Okay, a really important tool when poaching eggs is either a slotted spoon or a small strainer, just something to help get that egg out of the water. It's really tough to make poached eggs without either of these things, so that's just a little important tip. We are going to poach 1 egg at a time. First, before cracking that egg into the water, you wanna make sure you crack it into a separate bowl. This helps the transfer from the bowl to the water a lot more gentle, whereas if you crack an egg straight over a boiling pot of water, your yolk is gonna instantly crack. Whereas if you have it in a bowl, it's a little more gentle. You wanna get started by making like a little baby tornado in your water. And then once that water is you'll see a little tornado in there. Once you are there, you can go ahead and pour in your egg. You're gonna start a timer for 1 minute and 15 seconds. I have found that this is the perfect time for a perfectly poached egg. After 1 minute and 15 seconds, you can go ahead and pull that egg out of the water. Try your hardest to resist touching it while it's in the water because it seems like it's falling apart, but it's not. Just wait for the 1 minute and 15 seconds. Go ahead and pull it out and set that onto a dry, clean plate. Okay, one of the harder things with eggs Benedict is trying to keep all of your ingredients warm before assembly. So for me personally, I like to, right once I take my eggs out and they're done poaching, I like to throw my Canadian bacon on the stove and some butter, my English muffins into the toaster, and my hollandaise sauce back onto a boiling pot of water just to get it reheated. And once all of those things are reheated, you are ready to go and assemble. Cue a very attractive montage of me putting together my eggs Benedict. Watching my video today. We had a ton of fun. He ate all of the scraps, and we will see you guys in our next video. Bye.